trusting the host. Eating a meal was a structured affair in the ancient world. Guests were seated according to a hierarchy of importance. The place of honor was at the right hand of the host. Contrary to first impressions, Jesus has not given us tips on how to secure that high place in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 14. The passage clearly identifies itself as a parable, and the meaning of a parable usually rests on one key insight. The insight in this parable is that it is all about the host. The host determines who will sit in the place of honor and who will not. This parable tells us that God is the host and that the place we find ourselves in life is the result of God's will. The parable also tells us that our place is likely to change. So if you find yourself today in a lowly place, if you are crushed because someone you love has died and you are not sure you can go on, this gospel is a parable of hope. At any time, God, the host, can come to you and say, here is something new. Now is a new beginning. My friend, move up higher. If you find yourself working in a difficult, perhaps unjust situation, this parable asks you to hold on. A job is not forever, and God has the power to make things better. On the other hand, if you find yourself today in a place of honor, if everything is going well, be glad, but know that you are not guaranteed that place always. If you are justly proud of your children because of what they have accomplished, rejoice. But remember, it only takes one phone call for you to realize that the future of your family now includes divorce or addiction. If you are blessed with good health, use and enjoy it. If you are 70 years old and can still walk 20 miles a week, good for you. But remember, as you age, you will be asked to take a lower place in physical ability. Our places move in life, but God, our host, loves us and has invited us to a joyous wedding banquet. As Jesus assures his disciples in Luke chapter 12, do not be afraid any longer, little flock, for your Father is pleased to give you the kingdom. In the end, therefore, the place at which we find ourselves in life is less important than the fact that we are at the table. We must trust the host and accept whatever position is ours, knowing that God's love for us is secure. Whether we find ourselves seated high or low, God has invited us to the wedding banquet, and our host will certainly see that we have enough to eat. For more stories, please visit our website, www.pamphletstoinspire.com.